Today we're going to be working on this Porsche, and it's a Porsche Taycan Sport Turismo.
It's very important to follow correct process.
As years have gone on, cars have been more complex, materials have changed. So now we've got to revert to the manufacturers, ask them for permission, data sheets in how to repair their cars. Where do they want us to put a weld? Where do they want us to put a special pot rivet? Where do they want us to glue a panel together? We have now repaired this car safely and back the way it was intended by the manufacturer.
Hi everybody, and welcome to another ABT video. So today, this week is going to be a little bit of a smaller episode, but we wanted to come to the natural conclusion of the Taycan. So Bob, you've done an amazing job here on this car.
So the guys and the team at Auto Body Technic have pulled it off again.
Yeah.
So you guys have seen the whole process of when this car came in and everything that went into going into repairing this car. So this car will see many more miles per kilowatt. We would like to say miles per gallon, but I don't think that's the right thing to say about this, but it's miles per kilowatt. And trust me, these cars really do give a smile.
Yeah, no, to be honest guys, I'm not a fan for electric cars, but I have to say, I mean, the Taycan is one of those cars, is for me, you know, it sits in a light where, I'm not a Tesla guy. I never have been, right? It's not for me. But this car does definitely do something. It's a nice, pretty car.
It's a really good looking car. Like you say, some people don't really get on with the Tesla, but hey, look, it's a really cool looking car. And I've driven one of these and they are phenomenal. They're quick, it does everything it's supposed to do. And you know what, it's just a really nice, comfortable place. So with that, I really hope that the customer gets on well with his new car.
So talking about the series, from the very, very beginning, we talk about how it's not that easy. It's not like the older cars. We can't just quickly pull on it or hammer it into place like some of the way the older cars are made. How these cars have their own processes and it has to be done up to manufacturer standards. And we follow that throughout the series, and you did a very good job in the previous episode explaining all that. So from last time, as you can remember, the rear wasn't complete in this car, but we're at a stage now when the rear is now done. So Bob, why don't you show us the final stages?
Let's go. So as you guys saw in all the previous episodes, new quarter panel, new rear bumper, new tailgate, and in the previous episodes, it was all stripped out from inside. So here it is, it's all complete in there. All the interiors back in, all valeted and clean. Right guys, so here we are. We've got the car complete. So let's give you guys a little summary. So you'll see in the top corner here somewhere how the car came into us. Came in from one of the well-known car auction sites, shall we say. Everyone knows which one that is. So it came in from them. From the images that our customer had supplied to us, it looked as if it was just a tailgate and a bumper. That's what he bought the car as. But what you guys got to bear in mind is that a car doesn't just get written off just for a tailgate and a new bumper. There's going to be a lot more hidden damage. So with the repair process of these modern cars, you'll see in the top corner how we riveted and glued and done blind rivets, and these sort of things, they take real specialist tools. You'll see some other people on social media and YouTube repairing these cars with inadequate tools, and it's dangerous, it's wrong. No, you know, we go to the point in getting the actual repair methods from Porsche and working towards those to make sure that the car is repaired safely and correctly. The rivets, they take a certain amount of pressure to pop them, so the correct tools are needed. It's not just a normal rivet gun from one of the, you know, online places like, I'm not going to, you know, Screwfix or anyone else like that. These sort of tools, you're not just buying them anywhere randomly down the high street or in some industrial estate. You can't buy these tools. They are specific, specialist tools. The rivet guns, the riveting tools and SPR tools that we use, they are specific to pop the pot rivet at the correct Newton meters. So these are tools that are very specific, not available to everyone. And with that, we can honestly say that this car's repaired back to the way Porsche would repair it back at one of their approved repairers.
Exactly, and I want to pick up on that point, Bob, because exactly what you just said. The fact that, you know, in this process, we've all seen from the videos, we were cutting in some places, we were using the rivets in certain places, we were bonding in other places. Each had its purpose and each was done to manufacturer spec. But that's not something anyone can do. It's a specialist skill.
Yeah, it's to repair one of these cars, it's a specialist skill. Every cut that is made, it's done by reading the repair methods and where Porsche specifically say this is where a cut should be made, this is where a weld should be done, and this is exactly where a SPR should be done, or a blind rivet. So everything is followed and only put it in however many rivets that they tell us to put in. Because if this car was to ever be involved in an accident again, it would perform the same way as it did when it came out of the factory with repair, because we've followed the repair process that Porsche has specified on this job. I really hope that you guys have enjoyed this series, and with that, I think this car is done.
That little red accent, Bob, on the back really does look nice. Look guys, this car came in, this was all caved in at the point when we saw this when it first arrived to us. There was no bumper, there was no interior. But now you guys, I'm sure you can agree with me that this is a finally completed car. With that guys, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. A quick little update, as we said before, nothing major this week. We just wanted to bring you up to speed with the completion on the Taycan. And with that, remember to comment below,
Ting the bell,
and also follow us, subscribe if you want to be updated with any other episodes that are coming up.
or if you've got any questions, pop them down below.
Absolutely.
Ask us a question, we'll try and answer them the best way we can.
Absolutely. Take care guys, see you soon.
See you later.